After witnessing the close death of his master, Saru was filled with anger. He understood that the world did not deserve their forgiveness. Without being called, he used his brutal power to cause a supreme liberation, appearing and releasing a great impotence. It was the first time that the most powerful and noble beast of all was bursting with anger, and wanted to kill its enemies. None of you deserve my master's forgiveness. I will kill you all. I need to purify this world, and I will start with the ones that have already completely rotted. It is not possible, it is my brother's beast. How can two purple Oozaru exist? That girl is not a pure beast. Her mother does not have beast blood. It is not possible to awaken a beast if those requirements are not met. Strong zones of hot air invading the planet. Yamochi, looking at his brother, thought, a couple of days ago I felt confident to kill him with a single blow. But right now I really can. Every day what happens, he gets stronger, is going back to how it was before. You began to mock. Ha ha ha, that is a dangerous beast. I can feel its anger, its thirst for blood, and its power is on another level. Not only were the three strongest, the gods who were onlookers wondered, terrified if they had to face that dangerous subject, since if they did they were destined to die. Alice screamed, at last you take this seriously. If you had your spiritual beast because you didn't use it, or maybe it was asleep. But don't worry, now I'll send you to sleep again, but this time forever. The phoenix moved at great speed to hit Saru, but the demon eyes were in sync with him and he watched every movement of the phoenix. Although it was burning in powerful flames, Saru felt no pain. His body was also at a rather high temperature, for all the power he had at that time. With this little paw you've cut my master in half. It won't bother you if I cut it right. After all, you are immortal. I imagine you won't feel any pain. The flaming leg of the phoenix was torn off with enormous ease, and a huge point shot it out, straight at its bearer. Angry Alice said, stupid giant gorilla joining Daruma will not make a difference. You cannot with my phoenix, he is so longed for immortality by all. You are a big idiot, Alice. The moment you realized you couldn't win, you should have stayed on the ground and accepted the forgiveness that Saru got for you. Now he is about to kill everyone who gets in his way. And you will be the first. Alice looked at her phoenix lying on the ground and said, are you afraid of that monkey just because it is bigger than you? Alice looked at her phoenix lying on the ground and said, are you afraid of that monkey just because it's bigger than you? You think that your beast is a weapon. She has a life like you and therefore also feels pain. If you are not strong enough, how can you expect her to be? Goku in a blink impacted his fist on Alice and went through her completely. He instantly jerked his fist out of his chest and said coldly, what do you think of this is called pain? It's the first time you've felt it, or I'm wrong. Whether you're immortal or not, the JK can kill you. Alice screamed. She felt tremendous pain that ran through her entire body. She watched as the blood did not stop coming out of her body. Whenever she was hurt, her wounds closed in seconds. She had never experienced anything similar to what she was feeling. Alice screamed, damn, what did you do to my body? I'm going to kill you for causing me so much pain. Attack Phoenix, kill him once and for all. I wonder how he would do it. You already saw behind your back. Your immortal bird has fallen. That's what you get for making him angry. They have killed the pure heart of Saru. That Oozaru's huge kick was on the head of his phoenix. He may be immortal, but his power is nothing compared to Saru's power. Saru can't use destructive energy, so he can't kill him. But I can kill you, and when it does, your beast will run with the same fate. For your sake I hope you also carry a sacred fruit. Sorry, I forgot I ate the last one. I will get you out of your suffering. Die. JK, a small sphere of energy hit the goddess and she completely disappeared. Instantly her phoenix also vanished. Squashed like bugs. Now who's next? He killed Alice like she was trash, and soon you'll be going through the same thing. My father is not your enemy. Hydra was fiercely attacked by Yakina, and his lion was subdued by Saru. Nene was fighting here and he was winning without even having a spirit beast. My gods are so easily humiliated. I understand losing to Saru, a beast of the highest quality, but to do it with that ordinary woman, she mocks us. Nene thought, I'm winning, but the soul bond is about to end, and that tiger is very resistant. The JK doesn't work on him according to my father's knowledge. That happens because his power exceeds mine. I'm winning him just by being more quick. Without holding back, she began to hit that tiger over and over again, since it was the huge wall that she had to overcome. Because every time she directly attacked here, the tiger interfered, receiving the attacks from her. Damn, it doesn't matter how much speed and power the Raikiri gives me, it's no use to me if his beast has the resistance to withstand each of my blows. When Nene was going to attack again, his vision became blurry. He was losing the power of the demon eyes, and his power began to drop drastically. Laughing, Akio yelled, "I knew that your amazing power would end soon, so I used all the power of my beast to create an invincible wall on its skin. Your blows are barely powerful, and you managed to wear down the wall by 50%. Now it's my turn to kill you." The tiger claw was going straight for Nene. She said, "I can't move. My body is immobile from the use of so much power. The souls of my father and Akuma are about to leave my body. It can't be. If I receive that blow, I'm dead. I have to move." A huge fist sent that tiger flying. "Calm down, Nene. I'm already here. Make the souls of Kairo and Akuma return to their bodies." The souls of Kairo and Akuma returned. It was not bad at all to do the first soul fusion. Next time we will surely endure double time in that state. You did well, Nene. You mastered both the eyes and the explosive power at a good level. I congratulate you, Goku. As always, the rest of this battle is in your hands. Of course, don't worry, Kaira-san, you three can rest. Akio, looking at him trembling, said, "You can kill us all, but you are going to run with the same fate as us. You can't against the powers of Akame-sama. My sister is strong, and that, at this moment, you are my enemy. Do not use her as a threat, because I am not afraid of anyone." She knows perfectly well that it will not be easy for her to exterminate me, but it is very easy for me to eliminate two subjects with your level. You said that Nene's attacks did 50% damage to your beast shield. You can affirm that again. Akio looked at the tiger skin shield completely destroyed and instantly saw how a sphere of energy came out of that Oozaru's mouth, and when he collided with his tiger, he was completely vanished. Miserable abused their power, hopefully, and all of you go to hell. Ha ha ha, we abused power. What a good joke. You were the ones who tried to kill us. You could have refused, but you thought it would be easy to kill us. This is the result of underestimating us. I take care of the master. I slaughtered 2 spirit beasts, and I don't feel satisfied. Akio was captured by Sara's arm, and began to squeeze it slowly. The screams of that god could be heard everywhere. "You are a wretch. Kill me now, because you play with me. You asked because you played with my kindness, so feel a bit of pain and despair that I felt when my master was about to die. There's no way we're going to face that thing. It's going to kill us," were the words of each of the remaining gods. "Well, if they don't fight, I'll kill them," Akame shouted, quite angry that Oozaru behaves quite conceited. "I want to see that his confidence remains the same. When my Crimson Oozaru tears him to pieces, I will break every bone in his body, until he knows who the true king is of this universe." At that moment, a sphere of energy came out of Sara's mouth, launching it directly to where Akame, Yamochi, and you were. An explosion covered that small area, not allowing any of them to see each other. Goku said, "Wait a minute, Saru, we can't attack." None of them, not for the moment. When the dust cleared, the 3 were fine. A powerful energy had protected them, not allowing any of them to see each other. Apparently you want to die. You are just as stupid as your carrier. Divine laws protected them from Sara's attack. He wanted to try to end this once and for all, but effectively we have to complete all the fights. "Please kill me now," that god was crying. Saru, seeing that, squeezed it with all his might, tearing it to pieces. The blood of the god ran down his gigantic hand. The master Daruma has had many more fights than anyone, and I have never seen him beg his enemy, who are pathetic and have no dignity. He deserved to die like the worm he was. For her part, Yukaina was also about to give the final blow to Hydra. "I didn't think that brat had that much power. She's just like her father. My blows are useless." Goku's Oozaru said, "What about you other half? Finish once and for all with that little lion. Don't make me do it for you." "Shut your mouth, Sara. My father, I'm fighting him. I won't let you take away my fun. This is a death match. Finish with him now. Haven't you seen what those guys have done to the master?" A strong blow went through Hydra. Yukaina had moved quickly to give him a decisive blow. Hydra was dying on the floor, but Yukina's sorrow stopped her from killing him. But his other half, upon seeing that, would launch a beam of energy to reduce him to ashes. "What are you supposed to be doing?" He couldn't move anymore. "You're not like that. It wasn't necessary to kill him. He couldn't move anymore. I thought the same thing about that woman, and she almost exterminated us." Realize the reality of another half, or else you won't be able to protect my master's daughter well. It is not like that. There are occasions where you cannot take life just because you can. What happened with Daruma was a mistake. Not everyone has to pay for what that phoenix did to them. That girl opened my eyes, I was the one who was asleep. But now I'm awake and I will kill whoever I consider a threat to us, and that god represented a danger. Thank you for doing my job. If you hadn't killed him I would have done it anyway, just like I did with the dragon bearer that got rid of the insects. Congratulations, you have earned your direct pass to hell. You will no longer face mere scum. His next opponent will be the Silver Oozaru. As for the other gods, this universe has decided that they have failed this world. They feel a deep fear for their enemy, so a warrior cannot fight. At this moment I became queen of this world. The dismissal from your position, and by orders of divine laws I will cleanse this place of insignificant beings like you. At that moment, a huge crimson energy formed in the sky, which absorbed all the remaining gods. Within that energy they were being burned, until their bodies became just ashes. Stupid little brother, you and all your people will soon go through the same thing. Don't threaten me, Akane. Keep in mind that it could be you turned into ashes. I always fought to protect you, my dear brothers, but at this moment you are nothing more than the pets of a stranger, who is so cowardly that he rules everything based on mediocre rules and he never appears in person. On the contrary, it was you who did me a favor by eliminating those gods. I'm closer to fulfilling my wish. We won today, so disappear from my sight. I want to remember a little about how appreciated my dear sister, and there is no garbage that you have become, having all that strength and serving as a pawn for scum. You have disappointed me. You were my brother more than my teacher. Do you not remember me, or do you prefer not to remember? Because you must be ashamed that you became a pawn, since you had the guts to fight enemies stronger than you, so much so that you sacrificed your life dying without owing your enemy a bit. You think you have the right to tell me that? I don't know you, and be thankful that for the moment I can't do anything either. Otherwise, that Oozaru's head and yours would be lying on the floor. I'll wait for that day. I want to see how you back up those entered words. I'm sick of it. Let's get out of here. They went to the palace. Each one of them was angry at Goku's defiant attitude. Yamochi said nothing and left alone. He was heading to the training room, thinking the day has come. Tomorrow I will have to fight with Daruma. I must kill him no matter what. It is my life or his. In no way can I lose. Not of new demons. The raised Oozaru has never been afraid of anyone, but after millions of years my younger brother continues to cause me this feeling. You saw that Yamochi was going to train and said Akane, Yamochi is going to train because we didn't accompany him. After today I wanted to fight. Akane thought you, if he's confident he's not worried in the slightest, but I'm worried about Yamochi's emotional state, and of course he's much stronger than Daruma currently, but he can't forget the past. After all hundreds of fights he was able to beat Daruma even once. We will train. Yamochi is confused, so he wants to get rid of all stress by training. Flashback. You are a big idiot, bro. Jikaru and Cirrus have taken care of us since we were little. Why the hell you dare to hit Jikaru? Shut your mouth, Daruma. Jikaru is there to serve us, not to tell me what to do. I am the mighty Yamochi. Every being in this universe trembles at hearing my name. My beast is the strongest of all, and this insignificant angel stood in my way when she was going to punish a planet of rebels. According to her, there are people who should not die in that insignificant place. Can you believe that I only punished her for defending pathetic and weak beings? You were going to destroy a planet, because you didn't mention anything to Akame and me. Jikaru did the right thing by stopping you. You are very impulsive and arrogant, but I'm going to tell you something. The next time you touch Jikaru Hohasiris, and you think of destroying a planet just on a whim, I'll make you regret that. What a joke! You are going to make me regret it. You are such a loser that you never want to train with us. You are afraid of being hurt, the kind Daruma beating me up. Not even in my dreams would I imagine losing to you. Be careful with me, brother. I don't want to fight with you or Akane. You are my family, but I won't let you hurt them both. Each one of them is the mother I never had. If you want to fight with someone here, you have me attack me. Please don't do that, Daruma. I was guilty. I should have left the young Yamochi to destroy that planet. You did the right thing. You are not guilty of anything. The impulsive one was him. What do you call me, brother? You are going to hit me too. Yamochi behind the Daruma began to laugh. Ha 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 ha. He had moved at great speed, and without thinking twice he would hit the Daruma with his fist. However, he had stopped it instantly. Nice try, but I'm not as weak as you think. Another punch was aimed at Daruma, but he had stopped it too. In doing so, the two began to release great power, making the divine realm tremble. Daruma would use his legs to send Yamochi shot out of the palace, and at high speed he would go after him. Wow, what a surprise, my useless little brother has trained something. I think I will need to use this. Yamochi began to release a lot of energy and his hair changed to black. He is raised. This is my most powerful form as a warrior. With you I will not use my powerful spiritual beast, since you would be in dust. Come Daruma. The angels had called Akame the older sister, but seeing that she felt excited, seeing her Daruma brother who was finally fighting, as she thought he didn't like fighting and it was a shame for the family. Akame-sama, stop them please, you have the power to do it. Are you kidding Jikaro? This is what I have waited so long to see in so many years, Daruma as a true warrior, not as that coward who avoids training. Akame-sama, this is my fault. If something happens, I will be to blame. Not at all Jikaro, I will take responsibility. Thanks for making Daruma feel like fighting, so sit back and watch. Yamochi yelled, if you don't attack me I will. A quick fight started, where Yamochi was the only one attacking. Daruma did nothing more than dodge and block every hit, and that annoys Yamochi more. Why was he hitting him with everything he had and none of his attacks were effective? He didn't expect Daruma to be so good at fighting. Wow, you're so good, and you had all that ability, because you never fight little brother. Keep it up, so I'm proud to be your sister. Why the hell do you run away from my attacks? Coward, attack me once and for all. Before he finished saying that, a powerful blow made his body shake completely, blood came out of his mouth and he felt dizzy, almost to the point of falling to the ground. Impossible, that blow had terrifying power. How is it possible that this clown has more strength in his normal form than me? I wanted to show him who's boss, but everything is going wrong. He even has my older sister as a spectator. Damn, I can't be humiliated. Liberation Silver Oozaru Spirit Beast. Yamochi has used his beast, little Akame. That state is very powerful. Only you can stop it. Do it quickly or Daruma will die. I'm not going to wait for it to be eliminated. My power doesn't compare to Yamochi's, but I'm not going to sit idly by. Cirrus stood in front of Jikaro and stopped her when she was about to use her spiritual beast. Calm down sister, even if it doesn't seem like it. Akame also appreciates Daruma, she knows something that we don't. Let go of me Cirrus, for the little Akame. Daruma has always been a shame. She would let the young Yamochi kill him. Happy Akame said, I love Daruma very much, but I always wanted to see him act like a warrior, and at this moment I feel very proud of him because he is facing the fearsome Silver Oozaru, and my eye of death tells me that his heart is calm. He does not feel the slightest fear. That is how a warrior of the Oozaru family must be. You are prepared Daruma, because I am going to show you who is the best. The raised Oozaru has giant power, but it's smaller than I thought. What you said, I'm going to make you regret your words. A huge hand went straight for him, but Daruma instantly screamed. Supreme release of Spirit Beast Oozaru, King of Beasts. The size of that Oozaru shocked everyone. Akame yelled, incredible, a purple Oozaru is colossal. Our beasts have no comparison with that of the little brother. You had all that strength hidden. Rightly you saw training as a waste of time. Amazing Daruma, it's the first time I see your release. I even thought you didn't have a beast. The size of yours exceeds that of my snake. So noble guys like you hold more fearsome power than guys like Yamochi. Sorrow, he is my brother. Try to limit your power to 50%. You underestimate me master. I will only use 25%, otherwise your brother might die. He is in normal release mode, it will be easy. Yamochi desperately began to attack, but all the blows were parried. The Daruma's sorrow would land a blow on Yamochi's sorrow with a little more than 25% of its force, that caused both of them to be thrown heavily to the ground. Yamochi to the ground. Instant he loses the beast release state, and his body will be badly injured and with broken bones. Daruma would immediately stop using his power and go down to see his brother's status. Hey brother, you're fine. Damn, I used 30% of my power unintentionally. Yamochi began to tremble upon hearing that. Also the angels and Akame felt for the first time in his life a supreme admiration for his younger brother, considering him to be the strongest ever seen. That day, the nickname of Daruma, the most powerful young beast of all time, was born, and rumors began to spread about the overwhelming power of The purple Oozaru end of flashback. You understand that's why Yamochi even after so long can't overcome his fear, because from that day on he faced many times the great power that our little brother used to have. Right now Daruma doesn't have the overwhelming power of before, but his brain makes him remember the past. It must be hard to live behind someone's shadow. Thank goodness I'm different. I have a lot of confidence in my power. I know I can beat my stupid brother. Yamochi kept training the rest of the day, looking over and over again in his mind all the defeats he suffered in the past. Don't get out of my mind tomorrow, I'll show you that I've changed. I know I can beat you. On the planet Oozaru, Cairo said, we will use the union of souls and together we will win. Indeed, only one subject will be no match for us. I don't know how much he's improved. What I'm sure is that he's still afraid of my power. I could see that look on his face, the look he had in the past, so we'll have a bit of an advantage. Nene said, please try not to kill him, he's your brother. I will try, but if he leaves me no choice we will finish them off. Cirrus and Jikaro have great vital power, they can bring him back to life. If they were induced by divine laws, they will come back to life. If they really wanted to kill me of their own free will they would. I'm sorry, but they will stay as they are. Well friends, this part is up to here. Without further ado, I say goodbye. Remember to be happy, watch a lot of anime and exercise. See you in a new video.